Here's a piece from the New York Times that would definitely raise a lawyer's eyebrows. First paragraph, American lawyers are now among those caught up in the global surveillance net cast by the National Security Agency and its overseas partners. To quickly summarize, the Times' James Risen, along with Laura Poitras, had a look at documents from NSA whistleblower Edward Snowden. Those documents show the NSA's counterpart in Australia had conducted surveillance on Indonesian government officials seeking help from a U.S. law firm on trade talks. From the piece, we learn the Australian Signals Directorate offered to share information from its spying with the NSA. And we learned the Australians asked the NSA for legal advice, since information it would come across was covered by attorney-client privilege. The piece prompted subsequent headlines like this: U.S. law firm representing Indonesian government caught in NSA spying web. And then there's this, which is all a little scary sounding, with the underlying suggestion that just having trade and economic insight is enough for an American business to be spied on. A tempting storyline, especially considering how it fits into an already existing narrative about the NSA and Snowden-leaked documents.
You can't have 100% security and also then have 100% privacy. We're going to have to make some choices as a society.
That narrative, that despite what the U.S. government says, spying isn't just in the interest of national security. In fact, the New York Times piece pretty bluntly suggests its report underscores the extent to which the NSA and its close partners engage in economic espionage. But the Washington Post's Oren Kerr pokes a few holes in the piece, namely that despite the fact we know the Australians sought legal advice and got it from the NSA, we don't know what that advice was, nor do we know what actual intelligence ended up being shared. So he concludes, it seems to me that the story here isn't NSA helped spy on US lawyers. Rather, the story here is more like Australian government obtained legal guidance from NSA General Counsel's office on what to do. Meanwhile, the Australian government has denied any suggestion that it spies for commercial purposes. Australia, by the way, is part of the so-called Five Eyes alliance, which also includes the US, UK, Canada, and New Zealand. The alliance regularly exchanges intelligence. For Newsy, I'm Christina Hartman.